Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I have a journal to share with you guys today, and it is from Colleen at Get Art Creations. If you are not subscribed to her, I will definitely put her channel in my description box and go over and have a look. She is very talented. I love her journals. We did a swap. So she wanted one of my 3-ring binder journals for Christmas, and so she had finished a couple of journals and we decided to do a swap. And I said, surprise me. I chose one. She goes, I think you want the other one. And I said, well then surprise me, tell me which one you think and just send that one. She said she would. So it has this beautiful giant bow closing the package, which I love. Look at that pretty lace. Isn't that pretty? It's heavy too. I like that. And then she wrapped it up in some fabric. Ooh, another big bow. Look at how pretty. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. So this will be fun to use in things too. Isn't that pretty? All the fun stuff coming out the top. Oh, love it. And then the pom-pom trim. So do you find this online or do you buy it? Because I haven't seen any like this at Hobby Lobby. That's the only place I see it. Nah, I think Joann Fabric has it also. Okay, so let me open it up. I hate to destroy the bow because I'm not going to be able to make it look as pretty when I go to tie it myself. Her bows always look really pretty. So look at how big this is. And she just folded it over. That's a good idea. I don't know that I have any this big, but I have things that I could cut to be that big. Isn't he a pretty Santa? Okay, let's go in. Oh, yum. I haven't done a pink Christmas myself yet, a journal. Last year we decorated our tree with like a candy theme, or you know, that Christmas dessert theme. So there were pinks and blues and stuff, but I've never done a journal. It's very pretty. So one of the things that I love so much about Colleen's style is how she puts things at an angle, and it really just makes all the difference. And then she adds, you know, she takes her scraps and adds too. I know she has a video where she shows how she does this, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well maybe not this one. Is this one different even? Isn't that cute? So there's a tiny little pocket there. There's a pocket here. And the pocket there. And then she made it so that it flips. It is so fun to have somebody else's, you know, style that you see on I was gonna say TV, on YouTube, but then to have it right in front of you, it's really fun. It's much easier to copy too. So thanks for that. I would never, well, yes, maybe I would. I keep feeling like I'm too close to me, but it seems like we're in a good spot. So Colleen, when you coffee dye, do you lay it directly on the grate in your oven? I think that's how you get those lines. A really large ticket. Really cute little charm hanging off. I was at Joann Fabric the other day, and they have their Christmas charms on sale, and I almost bought them, but I was feeling stressed while I was there because there were so many people in line, and I didn't want to take the time to keep looking, and I didn't buy them, and I really should have, because I need Christmas charms. They're so pretty. So it's a skinny little belly band that flips up for journaling, and then she just did, these are 2 tags that were attached together, and then she attached another one down at the bottom. It's a cute idea, and there's her stamp. It's really pretty digital. That's cute. I like how you can see it through it. Interesting. Yeah, this is really pretty. Oh, look at that. Did you do these too, or did you buy them? I like them. So see the sideways stuff. I really like that. Oh, weird. So it came through on this too. That's kind of cool. So did you coffee dye it after you printed it and it did that? Pretty neat. So, okay, some of it came through. So it's the colors from the other side that have come through, but it looks really cool. Happy accident? I don't know. This opens. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that looked like it was all one piece. Okay, so let's look at this first. It's really pretty. And look at how pretty this is. Oh my goodness, I love this digital. But then this looked like all one piece that she made, but it comes out. And so, isn't that cool? I really like that. Where did the other side of that go? Oh, it was this page. Okay. Altered an envelope. So this, she decorated the inside with this young lady. She's real cute. All the layers. I'm just looking to see, you know, does something come out or is it a layer? It was a layer. Another one of the, so she, you know, you can just put things at the top of a page in order to have something coming out of the top. It really is cool how, okay, no, there's like a little slight snowflakes on this page. They almost look like they're stamped. This pretty charm, if I can get it the right way. Recipe old-fashioned sugar cookies. and Quaker oatmeal cookies. I've made that recipe so many times when I was a kid. I loved making cookies when I was growing up. Oops, this one, I just popped it off. I'll have to fix that. So again, she just layered it up, and I just wouldn't think to do that, but it looks really pretty in the pocket like that. Oh, okay. I was like, I feel like something happens there. I love this, the way it came through, and look at the colors. That's really, really neat. North Pole News. It looks like scrapbook paper. It's cute. This reminds me of the dress that she wears in Rosemary Clooney, is that her name? In White Christmas. Of course it's a red one, but the way there's fur around it. I love that movie so much. I've seen it lots of times. I remember the first time I saw it, it starts out, you know, war type stuff. And I remember thinking, this is a Christmas movie? How on earth can this be a Christmas movie? I was really young the first time I saw it. But I was like, okay, I'm going to try. And so I kept watching. And sure enough, so I thought that was pretty cool. That's really cute. See, this, yeah, I love these ideas. And yeah, I might just sit it next to me and copy a few of those ideas for the next journal. I'm starting a journal now, but right now I'm waiting for my papers to squish down because I coffee dyed them, and they're just so thick and fluffy that there's no way I could make a journal out of it right now. So they're sitting over there being weighed down by a bunch of scrapbook paper. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's a flip down. Prune cake icing and ribbon fantasy fudge. I love fudge. A shoot will come. I am not good at reading out loud. A shoot will come up from the stump of Jesse. From his roots a branch will bear fruit. Isaiah 11:1. If you don't know, oh, I don't know. I don't say these things well, but if you don't, you know much about the plan that God had, it just is, it's amazing to me, you know, when you think about his plan from the beginning was always what it was, and for it to come to fruition when you read the Bible and you read all of the events, but all of those events were intended. Everything happened with God's intention. The way it happened was all his plan, and that it came, I don't know. I'm not good at speaking it, but I feel like I'm going to cry. But his plan, you know, ends with us being saved, you know. So it's an amazing, amazing story. If you don't know it, you should read the Bible. And I've done the read the Bible in a year a couple of times. It's very doable. And you can know the story of Jesus, or you can know certain Bible stories, but to read the whole thing and understand his plan, he is an awesome God. I mean, I don't even know how else to say it. It's just truly amazing who he is. I mean, as much as we can understand him through the Bible, you know. My plan is to try and do that again this year. I haven't done it in several years. I think the last time I read through it was I don't know, it's probably been maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I read it in chronological. I have a chronological order Bible, and I read it that way, I didn't enjoy it as much. Even though it's supposed to not be choppy because it's putting the whole thing in an order, chronological order, it still felt choppy because I'd read it the other way and I've, studied it the other way. But it still was, interesting to say, oh, I didn't realize some of the things you realize this happened before that or that happened after, But then other things you're like, oh, I didn't realize that happened then. I mean, sometimes they're not sure, but they think that, the order is one way or the other. Like, for instance, Job. If you haven't read the book of Job, oh my goodness. I remember the first time I read that, I was like, are you kidding me right now? But this is really pretty. All the layers up of little bits and pieces. And this on the back, the way you tore that, that's cute. Yeah, the first time I read Job. But I don't think they're real sure when that happened, so they put it in, where they put it. If I remember right. Don't quote me on that. And so I was raised going to church, and I always accepted it as, truth, and I had every intention of sticking with it when I grew up. Here's another really pretty charm. But the things that you learn when you're growing up, they're things that you're, like for me, it was my mom that took us to church. And so I don't want to say it was my mom's religion, because I always believed it, but it was not my choice. It was, this is what you're going to do. And so as I grew up, and I always believed what I was being taught, but then when I got older and it was my choice to go, I listened more, I took more in, and then I feel like, I don't know, the best way to say it is like the religion became mine. My religion became mine instead of my mom's religion. So if you're somebody who grew up going to church and you remember it a certain way, like, oh, that was not the greatest thing, because that's the way I remember it. When it's your decision, it makes it all different. So if you haven't and you feel like maybe you want to again, but you're kind of scared that it'll be the same way, I mean, it could be the same way, but maybe it won't be. And you internalize it completely differently when you're older. And like I say, it's your own decision. So my daughter Emily has been going to church over in school, and which is good, because I didn't go when I was in college, and I wish I had, because I lost a lot of time there. But I didn't. And she's been going, and she's like, Mom, I'm really enjoying it, because I know she felt forced when she was here at home. She didn't want to go. She was tired of it a lot of times, but that's what we did. And she went. She didn't make me miserable about it or anything like that. But now that she's going and it's her decision, she goes. Like, she gets up, her roommates are still in bed, and she goes. And she's like, Mom, I'm totally learning, it differently, even though it's the same church. She's learning more because it's her decision. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. So, such cute ideas, aren't they? The way she layers things up, I just love it. Stealing lots of ideas. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this sitting on my desk while I'm making my next journal. Reindeer food. Yum, yum, yum. It's really cute. I also like the way she does double things, the little tabs. She does that on things sometimes, and I really like that too. One of the things, oh gosh, I hope you guys don't get mad at me. that's been hard since COVID is a lot of people quit going to church. And so for those people who still go now, we feel lonely. Just saying. I'm like, come on, people, come back to church and hang out with me. A Christmas Carol, the visit of Saint Nicholas. Oh, that'll be fun to read. Oh, okay. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Okay. That one. Yeah, so if you used to go before COVID and you haven't gone back, the people that are back at church miss you. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me, please. Isn't that pretty? I love these. Yeah, I need to go back to Joann Fabric before they get all sold out and buy some charms for next year. This is really cute. She made Christmas presents by folding the paper and then inking it to make it look like, you know, ribbon tied around it, and then she put the bows at the top. Isn't that cute? I like the stitching on that too. Thank you so much for this journal, Colleen. I really, really am enjoying flipping through it, and of course your style and having it right here again. This is really pretty. So you could totally do this. This is it's a digital, but they cut out the shape of a Christmas tree. It's, you know, not 2 pieces of paper, but that would be pretty easy to do. Not that cutting out the shape of a Christmas tree is easy. Do you remember doing that when you were a kid, trying to draw a Christmas tree? Oh my goodness. I don't think I could do it now. It's pretty. Oh, it opens. Yay. Pigeon mix. Oh, wait. There's some up here too. That's cute. I hope I didn't miss a whole bunch of things. This is the center of the final signature. Yeah, it really is cool how I'm guessing that you coffee dyed after you printed, and it did this. It's really neat. Do you remember? So this is actually, I mean, I don't think it's a copy. Music paper. And do you remember when we were kids and the teacher would circle things in red that you got wrong? So I have my teaching degree, and I remember when I was in school, they taught us not to do that because it hurts the poor kids' feelings. Like, seriously? So I don't know. I never did it because, I like that, how she left it instead of turning it into the, you know, envelope. She just left it. I mean, if it's marked wrong, it's marked wrong, but they're like, don't use red. I don't know, whatever. I probably didn't because I had to not get people mad at me. I don't even remember. So I never had my own classroom. I did lots of subbing. I did long-term subbing. So, oh, this is cute. And so I just did what I was told to do. Colleen, this is so pretty. Thank you so much. Oh, I love that, the back. It's really, really pretty journal. I don't think I showed the spine. It's a really fat one too. And then the Handmade by Colleen on the back. So there we go. I hope you guys liked it. Again, go over and check out her channel. She's very creative. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.